Hi, Ron. Congratulations on your defense. I'm sure it's not the way you wanted it to end, but I just wanted to ask you, how is your hand? Because it looked like after the first or the second round, you heard it when he flinched.
Um, I'll have to go back and watch it. My hand feels fine now, but I don't remember after the third round. So,
You have a little mark on your eye, and that I believe happened when the strike that happened during the strike that ended the match. How is that feeling now?
it's on my eye. I mean, from what I was told, it was my neck. I mean, because it's all I got the chalk all back there, but my eye feels fine. Um, I remember the first two rounds were going good, and then I don't remember nothing for the third round.
And you said you were open to rematching him just because you weren't satisfied with how it ended. But are you going to wait to see what happens with Turpin and Burns matched, or are you going to try to push for that Russell rematch first?
Honestly, it's what I don't really get to choose who I go against. It's really up to them. Um, I know Russell's got the power to be a champion. I wasn't satisfied with the win that I got. Um, but yeah, we'll see how the Turpin and Vern matchup goes, and then I know Kling Bob, upsetted the undefeated Luke, so we'll see how that goes too.
I was also going to ask you about that. How did you like? What are your thoughts about the upset and Allen's performance?
Um, I like both them guys. I'm happy to see Allen, got the W. Um, didn't quite want Luke to go out in that fashion. I was hoping it'd be like a decision, but it was a good match between both of them.
And when would you like to come back?
Whenever they tell me to, I don't really get a say so. They just call me, and I'm usually right here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations. Probably not the way that you wanted it to go down, but a lot of people say that the beard doesn't make any difference when it comes to power slap. When I was talking to Russell, he said it was a little hard for him to find the mark. So, what are your thoughts on it? Does the beard have a difference? Does it make a difference, or doesn't it?
I don't think it makes a difference. I guess you could say it might hide the jawline a little bit, but as far as taking away from like his power or anything, it doesn't. I mean, I've before Power Slap when I was with Slap Fight Championship, I shaved it off. I have not shaved it since I've been with Power Slap, but it didn't make no difference to me. Um, but yeah, I guess it could hide the jawline, but
So, can you explain exactly what was happening up there, like before everything finished and the bout was stopped? What was actually physically happening to you? Were you rocked up there? Were you seeing double? What was the issue?
to be honest with you, I don't remember. So I can't really answer that question.
Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
All right, over here. Now holding your belt for over 2 years, do you believe there's anyone that has a chance against you?
Yeah, I mean, Russell's got the power. I think that was a good match up until that last round. I mean, I remember the first two rounds just fine. We were going back and forth. I know he had that flinch. So, I mean, I think there's I think there's people out there that can beat me. It just hasn't happened yet. So,
Yeah, just one for me. You're a guy that's been, you've been in this game for a long time and you're a veteran. And you said, I don't really remember what happened on that last slap. So since you've been in this game so long, are there certain like recovery tactics that you're going to take towards, helping yourself get better afterwards? And like, do you know how you feel at this point? Like, hey, I'm progressing a little bit worse than I thought I should be, or I'm going to be okay after this, not remembering that third round.
I think I'll be okay. I mean, the only other time I felt this way was against the bell. I power slap too, so it's been a few years. Um, I go back and watch it, and I just relax, and I get my head back together, and I'll be good.
So what does that take? Like when you say you're going to go and relax and get your head together, like are you exercising? Are you like
No, I actually just I actually sit around. I'll go back to working my job with my wife, and just not taking no shots to the head for a little while.
Yeah. And then have you ever given like some of the younger guys advice, you know, when it comes to headshots and things like that? Because like Blackburn was just in here and said, man, I was the guy that started out and I've never taken a shot to the face before. So they obviously don't have that kind of experience. They might not have that knowledge, you know, when they're rocked and how to recover properly.
I think everybody's got their own way. I mean, if you ask like MMA fighters, I'm sure they do, you know, whatever they do. As for me, I mean, I just know going back over, watching the video over and over, and just taking time away from getting hit just helps me out. So, and it helps me remember what happened and piece things together. Thank you, sir. Thank you.